Всем привет, это летсплей с Masterom, и мы продолжаем с вами проходить игру Suicide of Рэйчел Фостер, да? Вот, и я тут выключил в прошлую часть, сразу кое-что интересное обнаружил. Вполне возможно, что мы с вами не во сне. Да? Сейчас я вам все это дело покажу. Все это дело у нас находится, смотрите, где видите, вот телефончик, фонарик, полароид и еще это непонятная кракозябра, якобы супер-гипер микрофон, да, они почему-то все лежат здесь. Вот. Мы проснулись в каком-то подобии церкви с вами. Ну, в общем, сейчас мы это возьмем, посмотрим, что из этого получится.
Irving?
Merry Christmas, Nikki! Ho, ho, ho! It's a little late for holiday greetings, but I expected that.
What?
Well, I thought you were calling to... Hey, is everything okay?
Yes. I mean, I don't think so. No.
What happened?
I think I sleepwalked.
Like in the old Laurel and Hardy movies?
I'm serious. I woke up in church, standing in front of the lectern.
Wow. Does that happen a lot?
No.
One doesn't just become a sleepwalker from one day to the next.
It used to happen when I lived here. One time in February, I ended up outside.
But no parent leaves the doors unlocked if their kid sleepwalks.
I never told anyone.
Sleepwalking episodes are common in children.
That's not the point. I forgot all about it. Then I come back here and it happens again. If I ended up in that church, maybe there's a reason.
Sometimes following your instinct is the best thing.
Yeah. I'll do that. Oh, Irving?
Yeah?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Nikki.
Да. Угу. Тут очень сильная игра со звуками, я так понимаю. Ну как сильная? Так, я так понимаю, нам... Я должна вернуться в церковь. Я этого не хочу, но, возможно, мои прогулки во сне что-то значат. Так, я надеюсь, я вспомню, как до нее идти. Давайте-ка закроем. Почему она приоткрыта, я не знаю. Может быть, это тоже что-то значит. Так, мы туда попали, вернее, выбрались через бойлерную, да? Наверное, так и сделаем.
Hi.
I was thinking, there really could be a repressed reason as to why you ended up there.
So you've come to the conclusion that I'm not crazy?
Never thought that. Well, at least not in this case.
Oh, fuck off.
Hey, language, Sister Nicole.
All right, all right. So, if I think about the church, I think about my mother. She often helped Reverend Foster. She decorated for holidays, did fundraising, and put up booths to involve the whole community in parish activities, you know, that kind of stuff.
I know what you mean.
I think she found gratification in doing that, something she didn't get elsewhere, including the hotel. When we moved to Portland, she quit.
Fundraising?
God.
I gather you didn't exactly have a high opinion of your mother when you were a kid.
Well, she was really busy with the hotel. I was always running after Leonard. He was much more fun than she was, no doubt about it. He was a philosopher capable of calculating the motion of celestial bodies while taking apart and refitting a motorcycle in less than half an hour.
What about her?
In the same half hour, she could have audited a business balance sheet. There you go.
Ah, a businesswoman.
No. What I understood later, living in such proximity to her, is that Mom loved feeling needed.
A religious community like ours makes you feel needed, without a doubt.
I suppose.
Так, вот мы добрались до этой церкви. Можно поиграть на органе.
You want to play the organ in a church in the middle of the night? Really?
Hey, what are you doing there?
Dunno. I think you stayed on the line. Didn't notice.
You think it's too horror? The church, the organ, the notes reverberating in the dark?
It's been years since anyone played it.
My mother's heart would break to see it like this. She adored it.
You should take it with you. To play it. In Portland.
I couldn't play even if I wanted to. I never learned.
I don't think playing the organ is a crucial thing these days.
Yeah, right. Tell that to my mom.
Essential part of a woman's education, I must admit.
Oh, poor Mom. She had a daughter that would rather dig for gold at Hunter's Gulch till the cows came home.
I can totally picture you.
Uh-huh. Then there was Рэйчел, who reminded me how useless I was in music. Look how good Рэйчel is. Look how she puts her mind to it. She doesn't know how to read, but she's got a real ear for it. While I was considered the illiterate artist in the house. If Рэйчel had been around, she would have improvised Beethoven's Ninth.
Was she so perfect?
Yes. I'm only just now realizing how jealous I was.
Keep looking. What'd you find?
The paintings of the saints. I was convinced Leonard had gotten rid of them.
Why?
He liked saying that it was more likely to find God in a supernova than in a church.
I don't see what he had in common with the Reverend Solomon Foster.
They mostly talked for long stretches, in between chess moves up in the attic.
United by pawns and bishops, but divided by the saints.
Divided by everything else, I'd say.
Nikki?
When there was a party, my mother always got out the usual streamers and decorations and stuff. She raced in and out of the church, but I never discovered where she kept all those things.
Never asked?
Oh, a million times. She didn't want to answer. She said they were in a safe place. A real mystery.
What kind of decorations could they have possibly been?
Nothing explosive. It's just that I had the bad habit of sneaking all over the place and forgetting what time it was. There was that huge lady, the assistant cook, Mrs. Bryce. She used to get so mad.
A judicious girl.
They promised to reveal the secret storeroom when I got older, but I must have forgotten.
The mystery of the secret storeroom. Ooh, sounds good.
The riddle!
What are you talking about?
Leonard was never good at keeping secrets, but he taught me a riddle to get there.
Can you remember it?
Incredible! Yes. Oh, something like... Down the stairs, watch your step, don't fall apart or it's your end. Round a corner, turn around, there's your way in front of you. All that's closed can be open too if you see beyond its looks. But how can I remember it? How... it's... I...
Wow. Total mystery. Want to play?
Yes. I need to think about it. I have no idea what it means. I'll call you if anything comes to mind.
Когда прозвучало wanna play, я сразу вспомнил пилу и так далее. Так, у нас тут спальные мешки. Непонятно, что они тут делают, еще какие-то вещи.
Someone broke into the church. Some fucking screwed up camper.
Oh, your father left it open for mountain wanderers.
Goddamn sons of... Ugh. I'll have to clean up this mess before Jenkins shows up.
Yeah, keep an eye out. Normally, no one's around in this weather, but you never know.
Ugh. Okay.
Так, я так понимаю, можно отсюда уходить? Что это такое? Что у нас тут? Ноты? Так, ложим обратно.
You practicing for the church choir now?
Ah, I know this tune.
The souls that come out of their graves. It's from the book of Revelation.
Can I ask you about your mysterious father, who you only sort of mention?
My father was nothing like Leonard.
Well, I don't know what happened between you, but if you want to talk about it,
I will. But not now. It's complicated.
Yeah, I get that. Believe me, I do.
Thanks.
Честно говоря, у меня есть предположение, где есть так называемый секретный проход или что-то в этом роде. О, кстати, смотрите. 7, 6, 5, 4. А чтобы пробраться туда, куда нам нужно сейчас пробраться, я так понимаю. Если я разгадаю эту загадку, я смогу наконец найти старую кладовую. Окей. Мне кажется... И нам сейчас делают ярый намек. До этого нам ничего такого не делали. Вот тут какая-то бабочка. Мне кажется, что этой надписи тоже не было, когда мы первый раз здесь проходили. А вот и тайная комната. Я надеюсь, там не будет никаких гигантских змей, как в Гарри Поттере.
Oh, shit.
Давай лезь. Так. Снег даже до сюда добрался. Получено достижение. Здесь кто-то был. Серьезно? Это арт. Нарисованные... Разрисованные стены, да? Пианино, это, кровать.
Oh, shit.
So, found the mystery decorations?
No decorations.
Is everything okay?
I found something.
What?
It's like someone built some kind of bedroom. Irving, you there?
Of course, yeah. What bedroom? Tell me what you see.
Okay. There's some windows drawn on the walls. Books. Sheet music. A pink bed. It's like a kid's room.
No way.
This place doesn't make sense. No one would live down here.
Nicole, Nikki, I think you should get out of there now.
No, wait. There's got to be an explanation.
Okay, that's it. Now I'm calling the head office in Billings. I'm telling them it's a code red emergency, so they'll have to...
Jesus Christ, Irving.
What?
This is all Rachel's stuff. Understand? It's her room, a replica.
You don't know that. You can't know what her room looked like.
Everything here reminds me of her. Let me look around. I'm sure I'll find an explanation.
But my other hand's on the red phone.
Keep it there, but don't make the call. I need to figure out what's going on here.
Так, можем осмотреться. Тут у нас игрушка. Робот-тичер. Так, кладем его обратно. Есть книжка Рэйчел. С чего она решила, что это именно ее книга, я не знаю. Есть еще тут книги. Sleeping Beauty. Спящая красавица. Снежная королева. Little Red Riding Hood. Красная шапочка. Рапунцель. Головоломка. Все остальные книжки нарисованы. Тут у нас еще парочку нюансов есть, я так понимаю. Например, ящик с оборудованием. Что это такое?
Did you get out of there?
You know by any chance if Rachel wore a retainer?
Maybe. There was an article saying they hadn't found it at the site of the suicide.
I remember. She always made a horrible noise when she clipped it onto her palate with her tongue.
What does Rachel's retainer have to do with anything?
I found a box. It could be hers.
Why should someone keep a 10-year-old retainer?
Maybe they're not just keeping it. Maybe they're using it. The box is empty.
No way. I can't...
Let me go on.
Предположим, вентиляционный короб. А если мы точно помним, да, когда эти охотники за привидениями, они говорили о том, что слышат какие-то детские женские голоса или что-то в этом роде, да, то они же вполне могли это слышать откуда-то отсюда. Здесь же все-таки есть вентиляция, а значит, вполне возможно, что здесь происходит, можно услышать.
Hey, can I make that call now?
You hear this sound?
Come on.
Listen. Hear it now?
What is it? It sounds like some kind of mechanism.
I'm in front of an air vent that could be connected to the top floor. Leonard had a grandfather clock up in the attic.
You can't hear things from a room that's so far away.
Can too. I used to lurk in front of vents like this to spy on guests in their rooms.
You're trying to tell me something.
The attic is where Leonard gave Räйchel speech therapy sessions. Maybe you could hear what was going on up there from here.
That doesn't help.
Listen, I need to get into the attic. I need to figure out if a clock like that could still be working. Maybe there's someone who still takes care of it.
Nicole, please.
I'm hanging up. Call you later.
Так, мы видим здесь какой-то ключ. Естественно, мы его забираем.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes.
You have to call someone. You have to get out of there right now.
No. I found a key. It's from my old music box. The one in Leonard's room.
I'm having a hard time following.
If everything in here is Räйchel's, then why is my music box's key here?
I don't know and I don't want to know. Tell you what I think? Someone could have been in your room.
It doesn't matter.
Can you be so calm?
If someone was in there, he's not here now. I need to grab the chance to figure out what the hell is going on, or went on, here.
Так, у нас есть плюшевый медвежонок, здесь мы можем его осмотреть. Я так понимаю, нам дальше надо...
Yes.
Nicole, listen. I already know what you're gonna say, but please trust me. Get out of there.
Please, you're not helping.
You do realize you found the replica of a dead girl's bedroom. This is sick. This is
The more things get freaky, bizarre, and painful, the more I need to figure out why all of this...
We'll figure it out. With the sheriff. Once you're out of there, into a safe hotel room in town. Please, just...
Listen, a bunch of strange things happened since I got here. Think about it. Phone calls on a dead line, old lipsticks that don't go bad. Leonard's notes where he says he saw a girl that's supposedly been dead for 10 years, and now this!
All good reasons to get out of there. We both agree that saving your skin is top priority, right?
I've looked over every inch of this place, and there's no one.
If it's true, you realize what that means.
What? What are you trying to tell me?
Your father... He spent years in there, in total solitude. With the weight of his family and Räйchel on his conscience. He wasn't the kind of guy to just let the past slide with a shrug. You know that too.
You're joking, right? You think he did this?
Think about it. That room could be an act of love. Distorted, even morbid, but in his eyes...
How dare you? My father might have had a lot of weaknesses, but surely what you're saying... Leave out that he cheated on my mom. Leave out that he fell in love with a 16-year-old, but fucking hell, don't you dare even think that! He would never have built a fucking underground shrine for a dead person.
Your father had changed in the end. You didn't spend time with him, but I met him, and I'm telling you.
No! I don't give a shit about what you have to say.
I just want you to know that...
If you don't want to help discover the truth, don't call me.
Asshole. How dare you? You don't know shit. You don't know fuck. Finally, a bit of peace and quiet. It'll help me clear my head without those incessant phone calls. I'm not a fucking switchboard, for fuck's sake. Okay, let me piece things together. I just found out there's a room dedicated to Рэйчел Foster in my father's hotel. Maybe with items from her real room. Holy Jesus, that's freaky. Some people think she didn't commit suicide, and some even think she's still alive. I have to think it through. What concrete clues did I find? First thing, the phone call. They said Рэйчел isn't dead. Then the lipstick from 10 years ago turns up, still good. And then my father's various notes where he says he still sees her. If that were true, it might explain the sighting by her friend here in the timberline. And now I find her retainer box, but no retainer. That room might not be a reconstruction. If Рэйчel didn't kill herself, Рэйчel could have lived here. But if she's still alive, why doesn't she tell her parents? Unless they're all in cahoots. No suicide, no timberline money. No, I'm just being paranoid. And then there'd be no reason for her to live in a fucking underground replica of her room. My key in the middle of Рэйчel's stuff. Is it a message? Where do I fit in? Are you trying to tell me something, Dad?
My music box with the hockey player. I don't think I have the guts to hear that tune again. But I must.
Так, что у нас? Ключ, который я нашла, открывает музыкальную шкатулку в комнате Леонарда. Я ее открою. Тут немножечко попахивает мини-безумием. На самом деле, я не знаю, но... Это, блин, что было? Тут чувак правду говорит, отсюда надо мне, как мне кажется, валить, вызывать там полицию, пускай они разбираются и все дела, потому что тут что-то неладное происходит, да, мы играем за такую упертую героиню. Ты же не хотела здесь оставаться, вот не хотела и сваливала, но нет. Нет, ее все-таки расперло, и она захотела остаться и разобраться во всем этом. Так, где эта шкатулка с хоккеистом? Где она тут была? Так, я, походу, ее не вижу нифига. Я вижу хоккеиста здесь, да? Дискета. Тут иногда вот пропадает кассета. Хоккейный приз. Положить. Головоломка. Они здесь везде раскиданы. Так, что-то я не понял. Ну, конечно, как тут без носков, да? А, в комнате Леонарда. Вот какой я болван, а? Так, Леонард, да? Хорошо, где у нас эта шкатулка? Вот она. медаль.
The 27th of December 1983. The hockey finals at Missoula. Us against Cold Springs High. We won by sudden death after a 3-hour game, and I got the medal for the most number of face-offs won. According to the papers, that was the night Рэйчел killed herself. Coming home, Mom barely had the time to pull into the garage that I was already racing up to you, waving the medal in your face, Daddy. I was so happy. But you had other things on your mind, right? And you and Mom started fighting. Voices getting louder. That long silence when she comes down the stairs with the suitcases and Mrs. Bryce tries to stop her. Mom's car stays here, and we leave with my Uncle John's. I never found out what started that fight. Mom never wanted to talk about it. Are you trying to, Daddy?
День 9. Так, наконец-то мы добрались до этой запечатанной двери, которая очень нас интересовала практически в самом начале.
Irving.
Finally.
Вот так делаем.
I know, I told you to go to hell.
I was dying on this chair.
You're right. That room freaked me out. So, I looked around the entire hotel, and if there's still a chance of getting to the bottom of this story, then it's gotta be behind the locked door on the last floor, in the attic.
That wing has been condemned for years.
I know, I'll be careful.
Okay.
There are too many things that I took for granted. It's as if someone was putting pieces of my past in front of me, to show them to me under another light.
Who are you talking about, Nikki?
Maybe it's my father. In my music box, I found the medal I won the night Рэйчел died. Dad could have put it there, and if he did, there must be a reason.
It all sounds insane.
The night Рэйчel died. Maybe I have to start from there. I played in that really long hockey game. But what was going on in the meantime? You remember that night, Irving?
I think I was at church with my family.
Church. That night we had a mass for the poor here. We held one every year. As usual, Mom volunteered to take me to the game, but she was so busy with the soup kitchen that I was afraid she was going to be late. I remember while she ran around, she said she ordered me to close the mezzanine.
You mean the intermediate floor above the reception? What's in there?
A storeroom.
Have you been up there?
No, I'd forgotten all about it. I'd better take a look before moving on.
Так, нам нужно, думаю, стоит осмотреть мезонин. Меза что? Все самое лучшее, интересно, всегда находится где-то посередине. Так, мы сейчас крутнем карту, наверное, вниз. Я понял. Хал, мезонин, да. Это то место, где там еще кресло. Да, я понял, куда нам надо идти. Мы туда сейчас с вами и пойдем. А здесь, честно говоря, вот именно здесь как-то жутковато. Да вообще, честно говоря, весь отель, он жуть одна. Большая жуть. Так, нам сюда. Ну, если я правильно понимаю, то мы находимся именно там, где нужно. Очередной секретный проход. Так, лезем. Так, кнопочки. Куча стрёмных манекенов. Привет. Я надеюсь, вы как в Silent Hill не будете играть роль медсестер. Так, проходим аккуратненько, аккуратненько. Это что сейчас было? Манекен. Стрёмно.
Irving?
Hello? Can you hear me? I'm on the mezzanine, and it's a nightmare.
There are mannequins everywhere. They're set up like in a scene. There's one with a hockey stick. Wait, what the fuck? That's my stick! If you're listening to me, whoever set up this representation, I think they want to tell me that Рэйчел was killed? But why my hockey stick? Hello? Hello? Oh God, why isn't he answering? Irving, I swear I'm not kidding. This is a huge deal. If you can hear me, it's time to make that phone call.
Что это за звуки? Вы серьезно? Да я сейчас здесь обосрусь. Так, нам надо идти обратно, да? Так, что у нас тут? Список дел нету. Замечательно. Просто замечательно. Ладно, идем.
Where are you, Nicole?
It's about time. Did you hear my messages?
How many doors have you opened, Nicole? How many are still missing?
What? Are you drunk?
Keep going.
Hello? Hello, Irving.
И что это сейчас было? Ирин, что ты делаешь? Что скрывается за запертой дверью на втором этаже? Я так понимаю, нам надо туда вернуться? Телефон. Так, нам не туда, нам надо обратно. Нам надо сюда. Что-то он начал психовать, может быть. Не понял прикола. А почему она открыта? Почему нету цепей? Under construction. Ага. Сюда нельзя. Сюда тоже нельзя. Сюда тоже нельзя. Я так понимаю, нам сюда. Не понял прикола. Передатчик радиотелефона? Не, серьезно? Какого хрена? Музыкальный сборник Клинки Крисмас. Пустая кассета. Это наша машина, да? Ну да, сейчас типа 93-й год, я так понимаю. Чего, Николь? Так, это по нам информацию. Что это за хрень? Тут отмечают какие-то дни. Та-та-та-та. Это я так понимаю, что тут за несколько лет происходило какие-то фотографии, что-то тут кто-то изучал конкретное такое по поводу привидений. Car Engine, это что значит? Я не знаю, на все доказательства, что доказательства. Да это все доказательства. Здесь кто-то под нас копает, и кто-то, я так понимаю, тот, с кем мы разговаривали, вероятнее всего, жил здесь.
Hello?
I imagine you found my room.
What? What does all this mean?
That's a question I've asked myself many times. What does all this mean, Irving? How far do you want to push yourself? How much can you take?
What?
Every memory. Painstakingly gathered, every reconstructed piece, every little element retrieved from the dark. A photo, a hairband, a lipstick. It means remembering, Räйchel. That's what all this means. I didn't choose this path. I had to do it.
What did you do, Irving?
These walls ooze with memories. The memories get into the walls. Under the floorboards, they creep into the crawl spaces.
You're not with FEMA. You... Jenkins... You never talked to him. Your boss, the phone call, all those weird events. You were behind all of them.
Someone had to bring the last piece of the memory puzzle here. The most important one. You.
Me?
Your father wanted to keep you out of it. I convinced him that only you could resolve the equation, as he called it.
I don't understand.
How could you? Over the last few days, you got a little taste of what it means to dig around in the past, hunting for memories that scratch away behind every wall in the night. We did it for years, day after day after day.
All lies.
I have nothing against lies. I grew up around lies. But now it's time for the truth to come out. Finally.
Who are you, really?
I want to tell you a story. There was an invisible boy. Like everyone, he just wanted to run on the grass, ride a bike, swim in the lake in summer. But his father... oh, his father had other plans for his soul. In his dark world made of silence and prayer, there shone only one star. His wonderful sister. A heavenly creature that spent hours telling him fairy tales in secret. She who told him what a free and strong man he would become one day.
Räйchel?
She was like that. Free and strong. At the time, I didn't understand her dyslexia. Or what retard meant. That's what they called her at school. But I could hear her cry. At night. I wanted to protect her. But I couldn't. One day, that beautiful, luminous creature met someone. A human being that saw her. For real.
My dad.
Yes. And I was the invisible witness of what happened. A love. Simply a love. Nothing more, nothing less. But that love was too much, and it would be punished. Who paid for this love, Nicole?
Räйchel. Räйchel was...
Your sister. Now I remember you.
You were too caught up with your hatred for Рэйчел to notice the innocent little kid that sometimes tagged along.
I didn't hate your sister. I was just jealous.
Doesn't matter. Those days are over.
How could I have forgotten you?
I was raised to be forgotten.
What do you want from me?
The day my sister paid with her life for her love, we all died. We make up the history of the Timberline.
It was a tragedy. But you...
We all got frozen there, in that very moment, in that confined horizon of events. As you'll understand, as you've already begun to understand.
I want to know what you want from me.
You have to keep going to get to where I wasn't able to go. You will be the new witness. You owe it to us. And you owe it to her.
Так, я так понимаю, идем вперед. Вот в эту дверь, она была закрыта. Честно говоря, я подозревал, что что-то такое вот... В нем что-то было нечисто. И, как оказалось, он... для меня лично он больной на голову придурок. Так, идем дальше. Что это за фигли-мигли? Мы сейчас здесь кино будем смотреть, что ли? Не понял.
A few years have passed since I last used this old tape recorder. I think you were in elementary school. I imagine a testament should start in a poised manner. My dear Nicole, my favorite daughter, etc., etc. Poised, weighty, serious, irrevocable. I prefer asking you how you are. How are you, Nikki? You're probably tired. I can imagine. At this point of your journey, the marks and voices of this old hotel will have already whispered all their secrets. You've always been good at solving puzzles. In this, you surely resemble more your mother than me. Irving has always been convinced that you, only you, could surmount the fear and suffering that exuded from these hallways. We tried. We waited. We were terrified. We studied. We listened. We listened to her. But all the love in the world wasn't enough to decipher those muted vowels, those wide open eyes, those tears of light. In your time and space, in the here and now, I will no longer be with you. But it doesn't matter. Trust me, it doesn't. I have a new theory, Nikki. Love is and remains. It is in the wood you stand on, in the walls that keep up this hotel,
Who are you
in
talking
the air
about?
we breathe. And sometimes it hates. It hates those who didn't allow it, those who cast it aside with indifference, and those who can't recognize it. Stars still emanate their light, even after collapsing, right? There's a lot of light here. There's light in death. I want to free myself of all this darkness. I can no longer see the stars. I'm tired of surviving in this limbo. So, how are you, Nikki? I'm good. will be good. Figure out what Рэйчел was saying, Nikki. She's here.
Так, убийца. Окей. Нас решили немножечко попугать. У нас здесь, кстати, есть ключ. Клэр. Есть вот такие всякие картины. Вернее, рисунки. Это кто-то здесь явно рисовал. Давайте сразу возьмем ключи. Печатная машинка. Самый забавный момент — положить, главное, как будто мы ее в руки прям берем, да? Что это было? Телескоп. Здесь нет, здесь не будет никакого секретного прохода. Так, ладно, наверное, уходим отсюда. Внутри машины Клэр. Это как понять? Катушка. Тут, наверное, холодно. Короче, самого Ирвина, я так понимаю, мы здесь так и не встретим, наверное. Нифига, здесь дырки. Куда он убежал, непонятно. Так, сюда нельзя. Вы серьезно? Не надо так шутить. Хорошо? Спасибо. Так, идем.
Hello.
Leonard was a very special man. His soul was big enough to love both you and Рэйчел.
I knew my father's soul better than anyone.
You were just a jealous kid.
Don't you dare try to make me feel guilty. You don't...
I just want you to get to the truth.
So why didn't you tell me about the truth?
Tell who? The Nicole who thought eating beans was the worst tragedy and couldn't wait to finish this business and run away, forgetting everything all over again?
You don't know anything about what my mother and I went through.
But you're different to when you got here. Now you can discover the truth, a truth that otherwise would have destroyed you. I didn't lie to you. I protected you.
Listen, I'm sorry about Рэйчел. I hated her, and I hated my father, but I never wanted it to end like that. I understand your pain, maybe better than anyone.
Betrayal, shame, death. My family was destroyed, just like yours. How much longer does this pain have to last?
It'll be over soon.
What else is there to know?
You want the truth. Well, I can't give it to you. I've already given you everything I could. Now you have to tie the pieces together.
What does that mean?
Your father always said we are the sum of the people we take with us, and you abandoned these people. Here, in this place.
Enough riddles, Irving. I'm tired.
Me, too. You're the only one who can give a finale to this story. It's time you open the last door.
Ну, есть два варианта, да. Я как внутри машины Клэр, да. Вариант первый. Мы сейчас пойдем через бойлерную. Там есть у нас прачечная. Может быть, нам надо попасть в прачечную, да. То есть машины, в смысле стиральные машинки. Ну, или нам нужно в гараж. Тут одно из двух, как мне кажется. Давайте сначала заглянем, наверное, в прачечную, а потом уже тогда пойдем в гараж. Вот, стиральные машины. Никаких названий я на них не вижу. А это что? Бен, Алиша, Бен. Угу. Такого имени я не увидал. Ладно, так. Ну, вряд ли как бы такой ключ можно использовать на стиральной машине. Значит, идем сейчас в гараж. Либо я не понимаю, не понял до сих пор. Нет, подождите. Мы не Николь, да? Мы Ники. Багажник. А, Клэр звали нашу мать, да. Я понял. Это что? Что в одеяле? Отмыть. Ага. Типа, самое забавное теперь заключается в том, что нам опять надо идти туда. Я, наверное, все-таки чем-то почувствовал, что прачечная нам понадобится. Идем в прачечную. Стиральная машина. Где? Здесь, что ли?
Oh, God. How could I have forgotten? I saw everything. I was there. All the pieces were in front of my eyes.
A kid's eyes.
It was the same night as the hockey game in Missoula. Reverend Foster was so busy with the preparations of the meals for the giving to the poor at the Timberline Church. And my mother, Claire, said that we would get back from the game in time for the distribution. She convinced my father to help the Reverend, and he'd come with his whole family. You and Räйchel.
Yeah. I remember it like it was yesterday.
I couldn't find my stick. I panicked and I went down to the garage. Claire was there, red in the face. Her look.
Her look?
It was just a fleeting feeling. That's why I erased it from my memory. I had to erase it, understand?
What was in her look?
It just wasn't her. It was like a frightful creature. A disturbed, dangerous animal. I've never seen her like that before or after. Not even on her deathbed. And then she put her hands on her hips, exhausted. She smiled. And there she was again, my mom. I thought it must have just been the impression of a moment. I had the finals against Cold Springs High awaiting me. I climbed in the car, throwing my bag into the back seat. My hockey stick was there. Claire said she'd cleaned it. She'd cleaned it.
Go on.
No, I don't.
Go on!
We We got there on time and I played. Best game of my life. And the last. Claire was on the bleachers encouraging me and cheering. And then I lost sight of her. For 2 whole periods, I think. And later, when I asked, she said she'd moved because Marty O'Donegal's father was getting on her nerves. But it wasn't true.
Just enough time to go back to the car.
Don't say it. Irving, don't say it. Don't say a thing. I don't... I traveled all the way with Rachel's body and the baby she carried inside of her in the trunk, rolled in the blanket. God, oh my God. She killed Räйčel.
Thank you, Nikki.
You've had your revenge. I hope all this gives you the peace you were looking for.
I wanted you to help me uncover the truth.
You're saying you didn't know that Claire...
I was only a kid. Plus, she never wanted me to get to the bottom of it.
Räйčel is here?
You know, I think she's still protecting me. But I'm grown up now. Now, we can all be reunited at last.
What? Wait, where are you going? Listen, we can work things out. What happened is terrible, but all the main players in this story are dead. Get it? Dead. We are still alive. We're alive. Me, you, we didn't do anything.
That's exactly what we did wrong, Nicole. We didn't do anything. It's beautiful here. Räйčel told me about it so many times, but I never thought it was so beautiful.
What? Irving, where are you?
It's wide as far as the eye can see, beyond the mountains.
You left the hotel? But it's too cold. You'll die out there. Irving, please.
I've lived in the dark for years. You freed me. And now I can finally rest in the light. I can go back to her.
Don't go. You can't. Don't leave me, too. We have our drink.
It's not a goodbye, my tough, pragmatic, stubborn Nikki. We'll meet again. Another time. Beyond this horizon of events. Everything is...
Irving? Irving? I don't want to stay alone here. Everything seems to be becoming dark. I'm scared. Who's there? Räйčel? Is that you?
Так, где телефон?
Yes?
Nicole, it's me, Jenkins, the attorney. Finally I can get through. You don't know how many times I've tried. I can't hear you. The connection's bad. How are you? I was really worried about the storm.
I'm good.
Great. I'm glad. You're sure you...
Listen, I don't want to sell the hotel anymore.
What? Damned interference. I didn't catch you. What'd you say?
I don't want to sell the hotel anymore. You've been really nice. Your job is done. Thanks.
Oh, well, I see. Well, you're the owner, and you got every right to decide. But maybe we should talk about it in person. I want to understand. This kind of decision...
I'm back home. And I have to stay here. Forever.
Wait a sec, let's talk. And there's also my fee.
Так, мы можем что-то еще сделать?
You know, Mom, I was thinking about going to the lake. Remember where we went with Uncle John last year? Daddy and I started talking about the stars. You can't see them during the day. But they're always there. You feel like it? I would so like it. And we can have dinner at Doc Smith's diner on the bank. Рэйчел and Irving could come with us? What do you think? It would be so nice to be all together. Mom, Dad, it would be so nice.
Так, подождите, а где она ключи взяла? Я так и не понял. Ну ладно, пульт управления.
Wait, I did all that you asked me. Stop it, please. Anger shouldn't rule our life. You said that. I'm scared.
Что происходит?
I don't want to die. It's getting dark.
Эй-эй-эй-эй-эй-эй-эй-эй-эй.
The light. I'll stay here with you, Daddy. Mom, we'll bring back the Timberline to its fortune together. We will be happy again, all together. Yes. Like a whole family. No more anger. Just love.
Ну, вот, в принципе, и все. Честно говоря, так до конца концовку и не понял, что у нас здесь происходило. Вообще, существовал ли этот Ирвин? Может, это у нас было в голове, мы начали сходить с ума, как в том же самом «Сиянии». Хрен его, короче, знает. Вот такая вот коротенькая игра. Ходилка, смотрелка, изучалка, так скажем. Надо будет потом обмозговать, понять. Это как вот после просмотра какого-то офигенного фильма или книжки, чтобы вникнуть и понять вообще, что тут происходило. Конечно, я бы не сказал, что прям супер. Могли бы сделать твист покруче, как мне кажется. Ну ладно. С вами был Таскмастер. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Будем продолжать играть с вами в хорошие игры, в шедевральные игры, в нормальные игры, в игры не очень и в полное говно, если придется. Всем спасибо, всем пока.